Coastal High School Special.
So there's so many things. I've said it in the past, the biggest thing is the connections that we're able to make with students as far as almost a mentorship, a family kind of dynamic. I don't think having 40 or 50 kids in a class enables you to get to know students from a level of how they learn, not only what they need to learn, but how to better help them get there with the small class sizes and just the small school size. It enables us to really make those connections, and I think that furthers their experience in their high school being less stressful and hopefully seen as much important. So. It gives them choice, it gives them an interest. Obviously, anytime you're just sitting and doing a worksheet, there's a lot of, I want to say boredom, but more so repetition there. I feel like the PBL gives them a little bit of a not only hands-on, but a non-repetitive task where there's actually a connection to why am I doing this, what's the use for it, not just because I have to turn this worksheet in to get a certain number right out of 10 questions. The choice part too is in a lot of cases they are able to choose how they represent their learning. They could do it as a video, they could do it as photos and stuff like that. They could do it as a 3D model. There's a lot of ways where students can lean to their strengths instead of just taking a test, taking a quiz and stuff like that, which if you're put in that situation and you're not strong at that, then you're already at a disadvantage. So the PBL kind of helps bypass that.
And the last three, what project are you currently working on?
So right now, the class right here is game design and interactive media. They actually have two things right now. They are designing a video game essentially from scratch. They're not coding it, but they are designing it to pitch to potential investors as far as here's the gameplay, here's the story, here's the world setup and stuff like that, to see if they can explain everything that the game would be without actually showing it. They're also writing a game analysis paper which takes video games and doesn't review them. It doesn't say, hey, this is why it's really good. They're analyzing it from a multitude, kind of like I talked about, choice of different aspects. One of them is taking a game that they actually feel encourages kids to get outside into nature, which is kind of the opposite of what most video games want to do. So there's a lot of choice in that. So those are the two big projects, and then my prop and stats class is actually designing experiments right now, having a little mini science fair to go through types of variables and ensuring that they can design an experiment that gives you valid statistics. So.